attention because this is promised to be great. I can tell you that. This is promised to be great. The first thing you need to understand is that you need to take note of the topic of today, Wealth Evolution Conference. So this is not just an event. This is a conference and the aim and objective of this conference is to talk about wealth evolution. Before I move quickly to why we are here, let me quickly introduce you to the company and what we have been doing in the last 5 years in Nigeria. So this program is not just a new program. This is a program that is birthed from a place of passion, from a place of testimonials, from a place of financial objective. What it means is that for the past 5 years, our objective and our sole aim has been to empower Nigerians with the right knowledge and the right tool and the right platform that they need to start earning on their own. So if you are here listening to me and you have been thinking, how do I start making money on my own? How do I start earning on my own? I can guarantee you 100% that you are in the right place. Because you can see these are pictures of physical seminars, physical seminars and conferences we have been holding for years. This is Ilorin, this was Ilorin, this is Akure, right? It was 2024. We had over 400 participants. And these are just little pictures. We're going over all the pictures. We will not leave here. We're going to spend the next 1 hour, 2 hours just going over pictures, right? So I don't have time to I just want to show you so that you know that this is not an online business. This is actually very, very much physical. This is actually a very much real company, and we've been doing this for a long time. So what exactly do we do, and who exactly are we? Let's really talk about the company very fast. Now, Global Trade Capital, which is GTCFX for short, we're going to be going there now. GTCFX for short is a brokerage firm. Let me break it down. We are brokers, or we are a broker. A global online broker. What it means is that we mediate between those people who want to make money from the global financial market. For example, if you want to buy into the stocks of GTB, you need a broker. You cannot just go and buy it on your own. There are some online companies right now like Bamboo that gives the service, that gives that service to actually connect you to the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and then you buy the stocks of GTB, you buy the stocks of whatever you want to buy. Right? Now, what Bamboo is doing is that is offering you a brokerage service between you and GTB, because you cannot directly to GTB to go and buy it. It's giving you a platform where you can buy into the stocks of different companies, GTB, Access Bank, whatever company, everything. So what we do is the same thing, but at a global scale. We are bigger, far, far bigger than Bamboo, because we are operating at a global scale. What it means is that we're not just offering you the ability or the opportunity to buy and sell Nigerian stocks. We are offering you the platform to buy and sell whatever stocks you want to buy in the world, whatever index, whatever currency, whatever commodity, whatever you want to buy and sell that has to do with financial derivatives, financial instruments. You are, at the right place with us to actually get this instrument and to actually make money for yourself if you understand how to buy and sell them. And that's the reason why we are here. So in case you are here, you're asking yourself, how do I even go about this? How do I even understand how to buy and sell? Just relax. We're going to get there. It's pretty simple, and it's something that anybody can do. All right. So we are regulated by a lot of financial services, and these are some of them. You can just screenshot this or screen grab this as I just go on about this. I don't really have much time to talk about this. All right. So I'm just going to be moving on. But what you need to know about us is that we are properly regulated by a lot of financial institutions. Over 6 financial institutions, we are properly regulated. And even in Nigeria here, we are also a proud member of the CFD for Nigeria, which is the Contract of Difference Brokers for Nigeria. And we are also being regulated partially right now, because it's not full regulated. No broker on Nigeria right now is fully regulated by SEC, but we are also being regulated by SEC, and also, of course, being regulated by the media, because we go on radio and go on, on live radio programs to actually talk about the company, talk about money, talk about how people can make money. And we've been doing this for the past 5 years. All right. Now, Our locations right now, we are multi-located and not just online. Guys, like I keep saying, this is not an online business, it's a physical business. And I'm speaking to you right now from our academy in Lagos. I don't know if I can just put my camera, you can see, this is our hall, our academy in Lagos, you understand? So this is actually a physical company, physical business. So all these locations you are seeing right now, they are all physical locations. UAE, China, Vietnam, Pakistan, Malaysia, Hong Kong, India, Egypt, Cyprus, Turkey, Nigeria, Mauritius, South Africa, all physical offices with over 1 million clients right now. So this is actually a very good opportunity to actually start making money with the right platform. Now, we have also been given several awards, and if you want to pay attention today, you discover that GTC was given Best STP Broker in 2024, all right? Then 2025, so you see the word broker appear every time. Now, we're also brand partners to some major parts of Dubai. This is the metro station back and front. We are also a brand partner to the Cyprus Airport, and also to the Dubai International Airport, which means if you walk into the airport, you should see some of our booths in the airport. We also have taxis, branded taxis that can take you anywhere you are in Dubai to anywhere you're going in the city. All right, I'm just showing you so that you understand that this company is not a get rich quick scheme company. It's not an investment platform. It's not a JNLD. It's not a multi-level marketing. It's not CPA marketing, all this nonsense. This is pure business that you can do with your phone or your laptop. As long as you have a device that can connect you to the internet, you are good to go. All right? Now, a little bit about myself. My name is Precious David. I'm a full-time trader Financial Institute of the United States. I've written several books. These are some of my books. I've also founded several companies, some of my companies. And like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, right? I've been doing this for a very, very long time, teaching people how to actually make money, like how I've been making money after I started trading. But how did it start from me? How did it start for me? Well, did I just start from one day and then start making money, start getting awards, no. It started from understanding the objective of what I wanted to do. So far back in 2012, 2013, I started thinking to myself, how do I start making money? All right, how do I make money? And I discovered that there are two ways to actually make money. You can decide to work hard. At the same time, you can decide to work smart. And I keep asking people, what approach of work works today? And you discover that it's smart work. You have somebody who didn't actually go to the university, or some of them, they didn't even, they didn't study so much. And yet, they are earning so much from doing absolutely nothing. Take me, for example. I studied biology and education from University of Ibadan. Now, I have apart from my few certificates in, that has to do with my business, like, for example, the one I have with CFI, which is not really a major certificate. I think I got it under 3 months or so. It's not really something major, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I've not done anything master's or PhD, and I really don't have any plan to do anything like that soon, right? But guess what? I met somebody about 3 years ago in Benin, who is actually a senior lecturer, a PhD holder, right, in the University of Benin. And while we were talking, this man was able to show me his payslip. And I would not even pay somebody who is a secondary school student, somebody who just finished from secondary school. I would not pay that person. Right now, I have somebody who is actually working with me who just finished secondary school. The person's salary is actually still more than the take home of this man. And that's why I keep saying it. You see, I was once like that, so I understood him very fast. And that was why we were able to really connect. And I was able to really teach him how to actually go about his business on e-trading. Because I've been there. For many years, I was working hard with nothing to show for it until I was able to come to a business called e-trading. Now, e-trading might sound kind of, abstract, but I can guarantee you, sir, that it is a very, very, very lucrative business that anybody can do. There's nothing abstract about this, because if you remove the word E, you're talking about trading. What's trading? Simply put, buying and selling. So the introduction of the E in front of this business is what is confusing people, but it doesn't have to be confusing. It's just the approach that is changing. hard work and smart work. So there are always two ways to do something, right? You can decide to do it the hard way. You can also decide to do it the smart way. Technology today has brought a lot of innovations into the things we have been doing. And that's why for people who are not ready to learn and move ahead, I'm sorry, sir, financially, you are just going to die a natural death in 2025. Because where we are heading to right now, if you don't understand how to make your money work for you by taking advantage of simple platforms and technological advancements in finance, I can guarantee you that you will die a natural financial death. That's why we have a lot of people online today begging, because it's not their fault, sir. It's not as if they're not working hard. It's not as if they're lazy. But you see, their approach has changed. And if you don't understand this, I can tell you, you will continue to wallow in perpetual lack, and you will continue to what you are doing wrong. I discovered this many years ago, about 8 years ago, and that's why anytime I'm talking about this, I'm always very passionate, because it pains me so much that a lot of Nigerians, even though have all it takes to start making money, you are here, you have a smartphone, an iPhone 15, an iPhone 17. If you don't have an iPhone, probably you have an Android phone that actually works well, can connect it to the internet, and then you have all that and you're still complaining about what to do. Guys, if you are somebody like that and you're listening to me right now, just give me some few minutes. Let's quickly go into the nitty-gritty of this business. So let's come back here. What does this E stand for? It stands for electronic buying and selling. So the same way people are buying and selling in Oyinbo market, in Ojo market, in whatever market you are in your locality, the same way you can do it on your phone. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no difference. Let me quickly explain it because I don't have time, right? This is an online webinar. I don't have time. So let me just quickly break this down very, very fast. What I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that let's assume that in this market, this is rice market. Everything they sell here is rice, okay? What it means is that people only come to this market to buy rice. You know, there's a market like that, whereby from the beginning of the market to the end of the market is all about rice. Some of them is all about beans. Some of them is all about, for example, in Oshodi, most times from the beginning to the end of Oshodi is textiles. If you go to Idumota too, it's clothing. So let's assume that this is a market for rice. Now, I don't have time to come and start buying and selling in this market because I'm a very busy person. I'm an office person. I'm a professional. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Whatever you're doing, I don't have time. Now, with my phone, ladies and gentlemen, I can see what is happening in the market. So, for example, December is coming right now. We're just 1 month away from December. Just November, and then we have December. So, naturally, we expect that demand should begin to push the price of rice up right now. What it means is that people right now are beginning to invest into bringing in rice, or, bringing it either from our local production, like My Choice. My Choice is a Nigerian product. Is a Nigerian brand, right? While there are other choice, there are other products that might not be so Nigerian, where we have to import them and all that. Now, this is the time to actually invest into the rice business because demand is coming from December down to January during the festive period. Now, I don't have time to go to the physical market. People are making money in the market physically, but I don't have time. What I can do is that with my phone, I can see, using my chart, it's called a price chart, on GTC, on my chart on GTC. GTC will be showing me the live data of what is happening in the rice market. So I can see on my chart with GTC giving me that data, I can see that the price of rice per bag is moving to the upside, and I know why it is moving, because fundamentals is what drive price. What is fundamental? Fundamental is the news. I understand the news. I know that the news is that December is coming. People are, beginning to invest into rice. So I can see the price of rice moving on my chart, moving on my phone. And with GTC and on my phone, I can connect to the physical market, even though I am not there physically. And I can tell GTC, you know what? Buy 10 bags of rice for me. Buy the price, not 10 bags, not the actual 10 bags, but the price of 10 bags of rice. So that when the price of that 10 bags I bought at 50,000 naira, for example, goes to 65,000 or 70,000 by December, I can decide to sell it at that high price. And then GTC, I don't tell GTC, you know what, close my trade for me, sell it for me, give me my profits. What is the difference of the price? The difference between where I bought it and where it is now should be around 15,000 to 20,000, which is I bought it at 50,000 naira. price has gone to 65,000 or 70,000 times the number of bags of rice that I bought, and then they just give me my profits. So I don't need to disturb myself about the physical rice, importing rice up and down. Okay? All I need to pay attention to is my chart, and GTCFX takes care of every other thing. My own is to be able to predict the price movements. I repeat, your job is to be able to predict the price movements and know where it is going. Once you're able to do that, every other thing is settled. Now, how do you do that? Before we talk about how to do that, let's really talk about some of the stories, success stories in this business. Number one, you need to understand that this business is absolutely doable. And there are people who have succeeded, and there are people who are still succeeding. Trading is no longer a new thing in Nigeria. I hope everybody knows that. It's no longer a new thing. It's no longer a new thing. If you see somebody like me now, a young guy who is doing well, who is, you will say, what's this guy doing, right? It's not everything that is scam. Trading is now real. But trading has been real since the 90s. Let me quickly show you. Look at this guy. Let's start with this guy. His name is Bill Liptus. Bill Liptus in the 90s was able to understand the effectiveness and the opportunities that was embedded in financial trading. This guy started as a university dropout with no hope, no money, nothing. All he had was a $1,400 that was given to him by his grandmother, who was already late. And this guy was studying architecture, right? The money was not enough to pay for his own personal needs, talk less of paying for school fees. And that was when this guy started learning a new skill called currency trading, which is called e-trading. Now, e-trading for this guy was not something he wanted to do, just like me too. Don't worry, I'll tell you my story very soon. Eventually, he saw himself doing it, and he became very good at it, and he picked it up. Before you know it, he dropped out to go and actually face, because he was making a lot of money from the business. So he went to go and Google face it, to do it, to study it, and to be a professional in it. Eventually, this guy started trading for banks. In case you don't know, GTB, First Bank, OPay, Money Points. Which other bank are we using today? They're all trading. They all do the same business I'm talking to you about right now. All banks, they're all doing it. With whose money? With your money, our money. And they're making a lot of money from it, a whole lot of money from it. Mostly with what is happening right now with Trump, dollar, and everything. There's a lot of money that is being made as I'm speaking to you right now. All this, Russia is attacking Ukraine, Israel is attacking. Some of you are just so religious about it. But what you don't know is that beyond the religious guys, beyond the political issues, these things are propagandas that makes the rich richer. Why? Because the rich understands how to take advantage of such issues. As simple as that. And this is what this guy discovered, that there's so much money to be made here. And eventually, Bill Liptus became what is known as the Sultan of currencies. Like the Kabiyesi of currencies, like the Yoruba people will say it. Why? Because he was so good at predicting what price was going to do. And this guy you can go and check his story. This guy is a millionaire. He's a multi-millionaire, and he made all his money from the business of e-trading. Professionally, at least we haven't talking about a side hustle, Abi. His own is professional. That's what he does, professional, just like someone like me. That's all I do, professionally, right? Now, let's look at this. This guy's name is Bruce Kovner. Bruce Kovner is another person in fact, I don't understand. Why? Because this guy was already written off in life. In 1977, Bruce Kovner was only a taxi driver. He didn't even have the money to start. Eventually, when he heard about this business, he wanted to give it a trial. He didn't have the money to start. He had to go and borrow $3,000 on his credit card to get started. Today, this guy is worth over $11 billion. This picture was taken in 2018, and he's still alive. We can go and check his story. If a taxi driver could make 11 billion, these are the things that I got to understand 8 years ago that strengthened my belief in this business. And guess what? Person speaking to you right now, who is, I don't want to go into details, started his life from this point. I started my life from this point. And that's why I keep telling people, you see, I have seen e-trading raise people from nothing to where they are today financially. I mean, guys, I have seen this business I'm telling you about. You can see the way I'm so passionate about it. This is not just a webinar, so to say. This is my, how will I put it? This is everything, my everything. So when I'm talking about it, I talk about it because I remember where I started from. I have seen e-trading business take people from nothing to where they are today. I have seen people who came to me with slippers. I have seen people who trekked to seminars where I organized 4, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Today, they are even out of the country. I was speaking to one yesterday who is in Portugal. You know, I was just talking about BTC, talking about gold. I was just laughing about it. This was somebody that came to me in Benin 4 years ago with nothing. So it's all about what you are able to get out of it. I started my life here, and today I can tell you, you have seen some of my pictures when I showed you at the beginning of the program. I have gotten several awards. I have gotten several projects. I have been able to uplift my life from that young boy who was just living in a shop to who I am today. And so it is very, very vital that you understand that anybody can actually make it in this business. All right, so I'm not going to go into this much details. Let's quickly move to this last part. Now, one of the things I discovered, I don't want to go into stories, but one of the things I discovered I'm going to share with you is that in life, it is either you create a system of your own or you continue to be a part of another man's system. If you think what we're talking about here right now doesn't concern you, you think, oh, this and that scam, Jare, let them leave me alone. It's fine, right? It's okay, right? But I tell you, sir, time will tell. I tell you, for those who are actually ready to take action, time will tell. Because the two things you need is to actually decide what you want to do and be courageous to take action. So it's not just about listening to me today, it's about taking courageous actions based on this webinar. All right? You can see my life. This was the last time I've always been a secondary school teacher all my life before I decided to wake up and take my life and my destiny by my hands. And you can see, this was the last time I worked as a teacher, and this was about a year later in the business of e-trading, just a year later. All right, so let's quickly move on. Now, I just want to show you this also because talk is cheap. This is September. This is my September withdrawal. This is over $5,000 just in September alone, and this is just from one account. All right. So just to make you understand what you can actually make, that's way over about almost 9 million just in September alone. This month right now, I've done about 1,000. Let's just say about $1,200 in profit already. Not in profit, in withdrawal already. I've withdrawn about 2 million naira. Okay, so it's something that is very sweet if you understand it. So let's quickly go into it. I'm just going to be skipping all this and moving on. I just want to skip all this. Now, I've talked about the things we buy and sell: shares, currencies, indices, commodities. Now, I want to skip all this. We all know all this. Let's quickly go to how do we know where price is going. I've told you what we are buying. We are dealing with price. So how do we know where price is going? Good. How do we know the direction of price? Because there are 3 directional movements of price. This is price, right? But there are 3 movements of price. Let's say this is the chart for rice I was talking about the other time. Now, how do we know where the price of rice is going? Now, because December is coming, right? We could actually say, okay, because of the December news, demand, the price of rice is going to go up. So we just look at buying. If you do that today, you're correct. But it's not all the time that will be in December. What if it is April? What if it is January? June, July, August? How do you determine the price of rice? Not just rice. What about other things like currencies, like gold? You know, we buy and sell gold here. How do you determine the price of gold, which is a major thing? I've been trading gold almost all my life, right? How do you determine the price of stocks? How do I make money from this market? By understanding where price is going. There are 3 ways that price can move. Price up, can go sideways, can go down. And to understand where price is going, there are analysis you need to do. The first one is called technical analysis. The second one is called fundamental analysis. The last one is called sentiment analysis. And I like to always add one more. It's called risk analysis. Let me quickly break it down here. Ladies and gentlemen, this business is sweet though. You have seen my withdrawals for September, over almost 9 million naira. This month alone, I've done almost 2 million naira. I was contemplating to get an iPhone 17 last week with my friend, but I just thought about it. I don't need it. Who am I trying to impress? There's a lot of money to be made here. But at the same time, there's a lot of risk here. You can see the way I'm saying it now. I'm breaking it down. There's a lot of money to be made, yes. You can make a lot of money, yes. But there is also risk. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is actually a real business. And if you go into it with the mind of doubling your money, I can tell you, sir, before you even start, I can tell you how it will end. So you need to understand that as you are planning to start your business, any business, right, you need to also talk about risk. For example, I'm hoping to go into the food business very soon. I'm looking at investing about 2 million naira between now and the end of the month into a particular food business, just to, I'm still thinking about it. But the reason why I'm thinking about it is because I'm thinking about the risk of the business. I'm trying to evaluate. I've told I've told them to send me their books. Let me see what they do month in, month out. Let me see what the risk looks like. I need to understand the risk of that business before I go into it fully, so I can prepare myself properly for it. The same thing with e-trading. You cannot just, I see a lot of people jumping into this business because they are so carried away by the money that can be made, that can be potentially made. But I tell you that this business is not all about making profit. It's all about understanding the market, taking advantage of it. And while you are doing that, safeguarding your capital, putting your capital in mind, understanding how you can protect your capital and use that same capital to make more money for yourself without running into major problems. So risk analysis is also very, very important. So there are 4 analyses I've talked about. The first one is technical analysis, fundamental analysis, sentimental analysis, and risk analysis. But guys, guess what? Without you disturbing yourself, remember there are 2 ways to actually pound yam. You can decide to, pound yam using this method. At the same time, you can decide to pound yam using this method. So if we had time, I would have taught us this method, but we don't have time. This is a very difficult method, although it's more sweeter. It gives you more results. Good. And of course, we have that lecture. I'm going to be taking us especially on that. But for today's webinar, we're looking at how technique can make this whole thing easy. How can I do technical analysis, fundamental analysis, sentimental analysis, and all the analysis by using technology? In fact, today, there are people that are writing books. There are people even trading self just with ChatGPT. ChatGPT, where is the market going? And then, so technology has gone far. So you need to understand that there are 2 types of approach to trading today. You can trade manually. You can trade automatedly. You can trade manually. You can trade automated. And for today's webinar, in the next few minutes, I'm just going to be talking about the automated way of going about this business. Now, when it comes to the automated way of going about this business, there are 3 ways you can go about it. The first one is the semi-automated way. The second one is the copy trading. And the third one is the full automation. So I'm just going to be leaving here and I'm going to be going to my charts. So let's hold on. Let's go to the real market. All this one is pictures, right? Let's go to the real market. So let me stop sharing, and I want to take us to the real market right now. So I will stop seeing pictures. All right, just give me a minute. I think it's loading. So the market I'm going into right now is called, the platform I'm going into right now is called the MT4 platform. You can download it probably later after this program. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything. Nobody owns the platform. It's being used by all brokers, right? If you have a company that is claiming to do the business that we are doing, because there's a lot of scam out there right now, all you just need to do is to verify them on the MT4 platform. Once you can verify them that they are on the MT4 platform, then it means they are real. Okay? Great. So let me share again. Let me share my screen. Oh. All right. Great. So guys, this is the MT4 platform, okay? And while I'm doing this, let me quickly go, because this is actually a demo account. I'm going to tell you what the demo account is, but while I'm doing this, let me quickly do this also, so that you will not tell me. I want to show you, you see, I want to open up everything to us. Some people don't know, but I said it 2 weeks ago in a physical seminar here when we're having it in Lagos physically. I said, it's not everybody you see that looks normal that is normal. Somebody like me, I'm not normal when it comes to making money, all right? There are simple things we have been able to learn how to do that has helped us to scale. And it's not hard. So this is me giving you updates now. So before I'm loading my VPS, but before that finish loading, let me quickly take you on this. What are we trying to do here? What are we looking at here? This is the market of gold. This is the gold market right now. And the price of gold right now, globally, is at, let me take this off, is at 4,326. In fact, it just came down. It actually got to 40. Wow. It just came down right now. It only got to 4.3. Let me bust some of our bubble. All right. Let me just show you something. Hold on. Oh, I'm coming. You see, I love it when. Let me join this meeting with my phone. I just want to show you something on my phone. I'm actually taking. I've been on this trade for some time manually, not with AI, but manually. I'm just going to show us how much I'm currently on since last week. All right. But while my phone is also loading, let's quickly come back here. Okay, I'm there now. Okay. Okay, great. So now this is the market of gold. This is the price of gold right now. And we can say, okay, the price of gold is dropping, right? Manually, if I'm going to trade this trade, I can say, okay, I want to take a sell. I want to sell the price of gold right now. I want to sell gold right now because I believe that when it drops to this point, where I sold it is 4.325. Maybe it will drop to 4.281. The difference between the if you minus 4.281 from 4.3 something, my profit, that is my profit, times the number of gold I sold, the ounce, the number of ounce of gold I sold, and the least you can sell is 1,000, right? Now, while this is very, very good, I could make a lot of money, I could, whatever profit I want to make, I might not have time to trade this, and this is not why we're here. Why we are here is to actually understand how to use AI to actually do this, okay? So how do I use AI to do this? If you look on this platform, you will see what is called auto trading. Auto trading simply means that there is a provision. There is a provision for you to actually do this without doing it by using technology. So all I just need to do right now is to come here because I already have, I've been using AI for the past 5 years. So I just need to come here to pick a very good AI I want to use. So I could just pick this guy here and I can just say, you know what, Oga, come here and come and start trading for me. Okay? So all I just need to do is to click on load. Sorry. Let's take this up. So once I install this, I just need to click on OK. Once I'm OK with everything, I can see the setting, everything is OK by me. I click on OK. Once I click on OK, this guy is the one that will start trading this account. You can see the way he's smiling, very happy. Now, he's the one that's going to buy, he's the one that's going to be selling. My job is to be monitoring it and withdrawing profit. Executive withdrawee. What it means is that I only monitor and withdraw. What do I mean by monitor? There are some times that the market can become very volatile. For example, Donald Trump is saying a lot of things, or the market is not really stable. How do I pause it? I just need to come here and I need to click on this thing. It will pause. You can see it's no longer smiling. Then if I'm okay, if the market is now settled again and it's now beginning to, I just come back here again and I click on play. It will be green. It will start smiling again. It will start working. All right. Now, while I'm doing all this too, I need to have what is called a risk management. Risk management is that, okay, I am investing maybe $1,000. And out of this $1,000, I only want to risk 30%. So I am only risking 30% of my capital, which means I'm only risking $300. And guess what? If in 1 month or in 2 months, I am able to make a 30% return on my capital, it means I have broken even on my investment because I am no longer risking anything again. I am only risking profit. I'm no longer risking my capital because I am risking $300, but I have already made that $300 in profits without any issues. Now, this is a demo account. Okay, this is live actually. Oh, this is a live account actually. Very good. So this is actually a live account, guys. This is actually a live account. But let me show you. This is not, I don't have money in this account. Let's really go to where I have money so that you can see how this works 100%. Okay, well, before we go there, I've talked about automation, full automation. So this is full automation. Let's talk about semi-automation. Now, semi-automation is when you are actually using an indicator that tells you when to buy and when to sell. So this one will not take the trade for you, but it will give you the direction of what to do. It will direct you on what to do. So you can see this is telling us to buy. This is telling us to sell. This is telling us to buy. It's telling us to sell. So this one can tell you what to do, even though it doesn't take the trade for you. This is what is called semi-automation. Semi-automation. It's not fully automated, but at the same time, it tells you what to do. Now, the third one, which is very, very good also, is the copy platform. So let's quickly go there. So let me just log into the GTC copy system. Now, the Copy platform is another wonderful platform that connects your account. You see, all these options are for people that don't have time. In case you are here, you are feeling like I'm not a professional, I don't have time, I don't even have time to even learn this thing. Don't worry, that doesn't stop you from making money. You can either go for the full automation, whereby you get an AI that will be working for you 100%, or when you just connect your account to a professional's account, and your job is just to be making money. All right, while you have your risk management being properly done also. And then you can have what is known as the semi-automation. So let's go to ratings very fast. You can have what is known as the semi-automation, where you have your account being run by an indicator that tells you when to buy and when to sell. So you can say, okay, every morning when I wake up in the morning, there's one I have, guys, there's one I'm using. That one gives me signal between 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. So between 9 to 10 o'clock, once I'm free, I will just take it. You tell me to buy here, I will sell here. And that's all for the day. Do my risk management. I will just go and rest till I come back in the evening. I'll come and check my trade. Now, it's not 100%. Sometimes I lose the trade, right? But 70%, 65 to 70% of the time, I'm always in profits. It's always accurate 65 to 70% of the time. What are you waiting for again? You cannot get 10% in this business. If you have that, you are good to go. So, guys, you can see that different professionals here. This guy is a Nigerian, Unstoppable 2. You can see Sandeep, all right? Caro, there are a lot of them. And you can see how much they have made. You can see the number of percent that they have done. You can see the number of months they have been on the platform. Imagine this guy has made 1,467% in return in the last 3 months. Guys, this guy has made 1,467% in return in the last 3 months. Look at this one. This one has made 1,689% in the last 3 months. You can see this one has made 2,847%. So you don't need to be a professional. Look at this guy. This one is even, this is massive. 5,455%. All right, so you can connect your accounts to these professionals. This is all they do. They don't have any other job. Their job is to trade for you. You can connect it. In fact, there are some of them that are even using AI to even trade. So you can connect your accounts to them, and then the only thing you need to do is to do your risk management. Make sure you have your risk management to tell yourself, okay, I'm only risking 20%. I'm only risking 10% of my capital. And then they will be the one to trade for you. Imagine if you have been following this guy for the past 3 months, and you started with, let's say, $500. Or you started with $200, or you started with $100 or $1,000, and you have been following. And this guy now has made 5,455% return for you. How much would you have made? Let's even assume it's just $100. 5,455%. Do you know how much is that? Just 100%. We have given you just $100. Now this guy has made over 500 times your money, which means you have to times 100 times 500. That's a lot of money, guys. That's if you have been following him for the past 3 months. So you need to understand that the copy trading platform is also another option for you to trade. Now, I use copy trading platform. The only one I don't use is the semi-automation because I don't have time at all. So I use the copy trading platform, and I also use the full automation platform. The full automation platform, which is what I'm about to show you right now. I've showed you already on my laptop, but I just want to show you how it looks like. So I'm logging into my VPN, right? My VPS right now. I want to show you a live account with live funds and how much I've been able to make, how much I invested into it, and how much I've been able to make out of it. I'm hoping that the network is not going to be so slow so that we can actually see this together. So guys, this is very, very exciting. It's a very, very good time to actually make money on e-trading. And I know many of you are already asking yourself, how do I start? Precious, this thing you are saying is busting my brain. I understand this, and I'm really, really interested. But how do I start? Don't worry. We're going to talk about how to start. And it's very, very simple. I'm going to be sharing with you how you can practically start this business, even from today. And guess what? I'm also going to be giving you some very, very fantastic, freebies. In terms of software, I'm going to be giving you some very fantastic freebies for those of you that are actually ready. All right, I'm not giving this just to anybody. I'm only giving it to those people who are ready to start making money on using this platform. I don't know why this is slow, but if it doesn't open in the next few minutes, I'm just going to log up because we still have a lot of things to do. And I don't really have time. I just wanted to show us how much. So before it opens, I just want to show you an account I started with about $2,000, right? And I didn't touch it. 100% AI. 100% AI. $3,000+. 100% I didn't touch it. All right. So that's what I wanted to show us. But it needs a very good network for this account because I'm actually loading a VPS. If you know what the VPS is, it means I'm loading a cloud computer, because you can't install your AI on your normal computer, because when the computer goes off, you will not be able to access it. So you need to get a VPS system. Okay, I think it's already opening. So you need to get a VPS system that can connect, that can always be online. You need to always be online. Good. So this is the account. You can see the balance, $3,475. You can see my name there, Precious. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is not a demo account. It's actually a very, very much real account. How do I? Anyway, so you can see my name there. And if you go to history, if you go to the history of this account, let's quickly go down. If you go down to the history, you see how much I invested into the account. And you can see the robot that is trading it. You can see the guy. You can see. Okay, let me show you again. If it is manual trade, it would have told you manual trade. You can see placed by experts. The expert's name, then let me show you the expert name. All right. So it is actually being done by an expert. The expert they are talking about there is my robot. This is the guy here. I put it off because of Donald Trump over the weekend when he was talking about a lot of things about tariff, trade war with China. Like I said, you monitor and withdraw. So maybe I saw that volatility coming to the market. I had to put it off. Okay, I had to put it off. So once the market is by Monday next week, Tuesday thereabout, I might not put it on Monday because Monday is always very volatile. By Tuesday, I'm going to be putting it on again, and then it's going to start working. The last time I put it on, it made about $50. That was the last time it traded, I think 2 days ago or so, before I put it off. So every day it does between $50 to $100 for me. Every day. All right. I don't put it on every day, but any day I see that the market is okay and I put it on, it does between $50 to $100. Okay. You can see in the last 1 week or so, it has done about $410 in the last 1 week or so. But let's quickly go to all. I want us to check all history. Let's go to all history. All history. So we can see what it has done. So far, so good. How much I've been able to make from this. Guys, making money is not so hard. Some people don't still believe this. I know it's difficult to believe. Mostly when you have worked hard all your life. I know. But I tell you, sir, that this is very real. So I deposited $967, and I've made a profit of $2,508. Guys, imagine I deposited $967 just barely 2 months ago, and I've made a profit of $2,508, all 100% AI. I didn't touch this. I'm not trading this account. Every trade is being placed by my experts, and this is my expert here. All right, you can see this one is red, but I put it on now to start to smile, to start to take trade. If I press play now, it will take a trade. Let's try it. Once I press this now, this account will begin to trade immediately. You understand? Once it watches, you can see it has taken a trade. Can you see it? You can see it. It has taken a trade. As simple as that. It's like, you see, life is not stressful. It will be the one to do the buy, the sell, the stop loss, the risk management, everything. And apart from that also, I also have, you can see the profits. You can see profit already. It's already giving me my profit. It's calculating the lot. It's calculating everything for me. Mathematically, I can see it. I can see what it's doing. So I also have my risk management on it that, okay, worst case scenario also, I am risking 30%. And right now, I have made way above that 30%. I mean, way above it already right now. Okay? So, like I said, I'm just going to be putting it on Tuesday. Right now, today is Friday, so I don't like trading on Friday. Friday and Mondays, I don't like trading. I just want to show so that you understand that this is real. Guys, this is real. Okay, so let's quickly move to how do I get started. I've showed you the copy platform. I've showed you the manual platform. I've showed you the semi-automated platform. Let's quickly go and look at how you can get started on your own today. Let's come back to our. Okay. Sorry, I also promised to show us my phone. Apart from AI too, we also do this. We also do this manually. So sorry, don't say this guy is a trader. He's also just doing AI. Like I said, this platform is very, very much. You can see. I don't know if you're seeing my charts. Can you see? $6,126 gold since last week Monday. Gold has been going up massively. All I did last week Monday was take several buys. You can see this one. I took this last trade 0.05 on Wednesday. So this week Wednesday. And this is manual trade. This is not AI. This one is manual. You will not see any AI there. This is placed manually. All right. So we make money manually too once in a while when we have the opportunity. But because I don't have all the time every day to be trading like this, it's only once in a while, like when market is very volatile and I see the opportunity, fine. but I might not have the time to actually be. So I have several accounts, like I told you before. So this one is also a manual trading account, and you can see I'm already up $6,000, about $6,000. I'm already up $6,000, up $6,000 right now. All right. Okay. So just to show you that, so you understand that you can actually do this. You can actually do this manually too. It depends on your approach. It depends on your approach, guys. It depends on your approach. But the best approach is one I've showed you already. For those of you that don't have time, those of you are very busy, you don't have time, the best approach is going with what I've just showed you, which is the automated. It might not be making so much big money, but at least it's consistent and it's giving you something good. And if you're doing the copy trading, you can also make big money, because some copy traders, like for example, if you're copying my trades right now, you would have also made the same money I'm making right now. So it's also very good. So let's quickly start with how you can start. How can you start? How do you begin? Now, the first thing you need to understand is that talk is cheap. Like I said, decision is all that matters. If personally, some of us didn't make the decision some years ago to start doing this business, we will not be here. Was it easy? No, sir. Was it so sweet or smooth? No, sir. Did we encounter some challenges? Yes, sir. Did we lose money? Yes, sir. You will lose some money. It's okay. It's business. You keep going. That's why we are here. And that's why it's good that you come in contact with a platform like this, hold your hand and to show you the way on how to do this without making mistakes, because we have made mistakes that we don't want you to make. All right. So how do you begin? You start with, of course, software, because like I keep saying, the biggest thing you can have in this market is two things: knowledge and software. Knowledge and software. So if you're about to start, you need to also get software. I've given you knowledge, but you need software. So how much is the software? Normally it's 500,000 naira, but without wasting your time, ladies and gentlemen, for those that are ready to get this software and to get started, this software is coming to you for absolutely free of charge today and for the next 1 week. Between now and Friday, software is coming to you for absolutely free of charge. All you just need to do is to, number one, register a free account with GTCFX. I'm going to be sharing the link very soon. Number two, instead of you paying me 500,000 naira, we don't need it. Use that money to open your account. Fund your own account on your platform. Fund your account on your platform. All right? Now, for those that are funding today, I'm also going to be getting my dynamic book, which is about $15. How much can you start with? You can start with the standard AI package, which is normally 200,000 naira, but today is going for just 150,000, which is about $100. Now, this is a manual trading account, but you can also use it to do copy. You can copy accounts, you can copy traders with it. It's fine, but you're not getting any AI. You're not going to be getting any AI for this or any indicator. Now, this is the silver package. If you want an indicator, something that tells you when to buy and when to sell, and then you place the trade, you can go for this package. Normally, it's 500,000 naira, but today, it's coming to you at a discount of 300,000 naira. You can copy 2 masters with this account, and then you can also get my indicator that tells you when to buy and when to sell. I don't charge mentorship fee. I don't charge training fee. All I'm asking you to do is to fund your account with the company and then take advantage of everything I'm going to be sharing with you so that you can start making money for yourself. I don't think you can get this kind of deal anywhere out there right now today. All right. Now, if you want to start with, you want to get your own AI, you want me to share the AI I'm using with you, and I'm going to be giving you at least 2 major AI you can use on your own to start making money on your own, then you need to go for the VIP level package, which is 1 million naira, but coming to you to that at 500,000 naira. You can decide to also do copy with it. It's fine. But this qualifies you to get a free AI and also a free book. Now, if you want a package that gives you a one-on-one with a teacher like myself or like, our trainer, right here in the head office in Nigeria, you can go for the VVIP package, which is 2.5 million, but normally, but today it's just going for 1.6 million. Now, this one will give you access to copy about 5 masters, and then you can start making more money because you're also going to be having your own personal AI that's also going to be training for you. So you can diversify your portfolio. Put, maybe 500 here, put 500 here, put 500 here, anyhow you want to do it. Now, how do you deposit and how do you withdraw? To deposit and withdraw, all you need to first of all do is to open your account with GTCFX, which, like I said, the link is going to be shared with you from the person that invited you for this program. And the next thing you need to do is to register. Once you register, you need to verify that account by putting in your national ID. Like I told you, GTCFX is a broker that is regulated by financial institutions. So you need to verify, you do what is called KYC. All right. Once you do your KYC, you will be approved to be able to withdraw anytime. But you can even deposit even before the KYC. But it's always good to always have your KYC. Now, how do you deposit? Just come to Fast Deposit, pick Nigerian Naira here, and then put the amount you want to deposit, and then click on Submit. Pay by bank transfer, or you want to pay by bank card, or pay by bank, but the best one is pay by bank transfer or pay with bank transfer, and then it gives you the account number to transfer to. You transfer the exact amount there. You don't need to call me. I don't need to know you. I mean, I'm not GCFX. GCFX is the company you're dealing with. My own is to show you how I'm making money on the platform, which is what I'm doing right now. So you need to deal with the platform. So you don't need to stress yourself. All you need to do is to, after this webinar, if for those of you that are ready right now, after this webinar, somebody is going to be calling you and is going to be putting you through on how to do all this, right? It's very, very simple. How do you withdraw? The same thing, just withdraw. When you click on withdrawal, click on Naira. Now, one good thing about GCCFX is this. If you pay at the rate of 1,400, and then when you want to withdraw, dollar is now 1,500. It is that new rate you will withdraw. Even you have made profits. Now you want to withdraw, you are withdrawing at a higher rate again. That's double blessing. You understand? So there's a lot of things that you can actually enjoy on the platform. Now, what is the risk of doing business with us? Number one, your capital is withdrawable at any time. Of course, it's a broker. This is not a platform. It's not an investment platform. The JNLD marketing. No, this is a broker. So you put money there, you can withdraw it at any time. It's not the money you put there is to do business now. So if you want to use it for another thing, you can push it out. You'll be educated before you start. Also, we have education Mondays to Wednesdays every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day. And we're going it's a live, it's a live class. Just 1 hour. When 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, we are going to be holding you by the hand, telling you what to buy, what to sell. I mean, we are so invested in making sure that you're making profits. I don't know. It is only except you don't really want to make money that you not make money on this platform, except you don't want to make money. Like I said, I have seen people move from nothing, meeting me with nothing, and today I know where they are. So except you don't want to make money, which is fine, right? But if you are ready to really make money, trust me, everything you need is here. All right? You'll be given trading softwares, you'll be given trading alerts and analysis. We're also regulated by several bodies, so you don't have anything to worry about. And it's something that you also need to understand that all our technologies and platforms are also being approved by FinCom. All right? So lastly, for everyone want to chat me up, this is my WhatsApp number. You can screen grab it. You can write it down. You can just message me on WhatsApp. I would always respond. Just tell me, I attended your seminar, your webinar. I was really, really, how it was for you. And this is what I want us to do. And we're going to work together. All right? This is the registration link. You can also screen grab it. You can copy it. If you want to register your free account right now, this is the link. All right? So I'll just give you 2 minutes or 1 minute to just screen grab that, copy that, and you can eventually, immediately even start doing your registration. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost anything. All right? It's free. Once you do your registration, put in your NIN, put in your verifications so that you can be verified almost immediately. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 currencies in life: your time, your money, your knowledge. But most of the people don't have money. So what do? You can always use your time and your knowledge to get money. I've given you knowledge. You have given me time. Now, with your time and the knowledge I've given you today, you can start making money on the platform. And mostly with GCCFX, which is a very fantastic platform to start making money on. All right? Now, remember, if you are born poor, it might not be your mistake. But if you die poor, guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's absolutely your mistake. I came from a poor background, stops at the age of 30. After 30, you are the background. All right? So it's very, very important to understand that this is a very serious issue when it has to do with financial issues today in Nigeria, and understanding the best way to solve it, the legal way to solve it without running into, and I want to congratulate everybody here who is joining me this morning from anywhere you're joining me in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. I want to congratulate you because I can tell you that many people want this kind of opportunity. For some of us that was scammed at our first attempt at this business, I was scammed of $500 in those days. In my first attempt of doing this business, I should have been discouraged, but I didn't stop. Consistency is very, very powerful. I can tell you that. So for some of us that was scammed, I can tell you that meeting this kind of platform, you are really, really blessed. So it's something that the ball is now left to you to take advantage of this and to start making money. Now, those of you that are making your payment between now and Friday, guess what? As you're making your payments, based on the package you're paying for, you're also going to be getting free gifts. All right, from smartwatches to power banks to fans, to even merchandise, right? So it depends on what. So that's free gifts to every package that you can be paying. All right. So this is 1 hour on the dot. Thank you so very much, everybody. I want to ask if anybody has any questions, please, you can quickly relate it with me. And if you don't want to ask here on the platform, somebody is going to be calling you, who's your account manager, and then you can actually have a very lengthy discussion with the person And then if you need to speak to me directly, my WhatsApp number has been shared with everyone so that you can speak with me directly. But if you want to share a question here, why not? Go ahead to ask your question so I can quickly answer it before we call it a day. I want to quickly appreciate everybody who has joined us again. I can see that we now have more people in the house. I can see Busola. Thank you so very much for joining us. Adeoti, thank you so very much for joining us. It's a wonderful time to have you. It's a wonder. I'm really happy to have you here. I can see Joseph. Igwe. Thank you so very much. I can see Joseph Udu, or Audu rather. Thank you so very much for joining us this morning. I can see Michael Ogushakin. Thank you so very much for joining us. MOE, I see you. Thank you so very much for joining us. All right. So the information reaching to me right now is that there's a special free gift that we want to pass across to those people that have been able to come here. So if you are here right now and you want to participate in that, so please just drop your full name for me so that we can correlate it, because some of us don't have our full names. Like I'm seeing user, I'm seeing Ojo Ridwan, right? So can you just drop your full name for me in the chat box so we can quickly collate the list of those of you that have joined, and then we can reach out to you. All right, everybody, please quickly do that. Drop your full names in the chat box so that we can quickly. All right, so I'm seeing Abiodun Faizat. Thank you so very much. I can see your full name already. Busola, I see you. I'm still expecting everybody to drop their full names. I see you already. All right, Mr. Igwe Joseph, thank you so very much for dropping your full name. I see that. Catherine Mbagu, thank you so very much. I love that. Mr. Michael, I salute you, sir. Sadeola, thank you so very much. Ajayi, thank you so very much. I'm still expecting every other person to drop their full names. I'm still expecting. Let's keep it coming. So we can contact everybody. Esther Shidera, I see you. Thank you so very much. I see your full name. Let's keep it coming. So that we can contact you after the program. Moses Olusegun, I see you. I see your full name. I see you. Thank you so very much. All right, let's keep it coming. I see you, Adeoti. I see you. Mr. Joseph, I see you. Let's keep it coming. If you don't drop your full name, please drop your full name so that we can contact you immediately after this program. Drop your full name so that we can tell you how to get started immediately after this program. Guys, there's a lot of money to be made in this business. And what is there for me to be making it alone? What do I gain? All right, what do I gain? I need everybody to actually move at the same pace. I need us all to move. That's, there is a lot of power. I'm always very happy when I have people moving along with me. I'm always very happy when I have people sending me messages. Oh, I was blessed, I was touched. Thank God we met. I am making money. I have a lecturer right now who at University of Ilorin, before we met, right now she can make money on her own. Okay, so it's very, very important that we understand that there's money to be made in this platform. I have a single mom in Ilorin also who is currently, in fact, the last time I was speaking to her, she was already making she actually made about $120 on that day alone. She's a single mom, right? You know what it means to be a single mom, mostly in an economy like this, but she doesn't need to call anybody, talk to anybody. She can make money on her own now. She has been empowered through the business of e-training to make money. I'm so happy. We talk every day, and I'm so every time we are talking, she's always happy to talk to me because, in fact, she didn't even meet me, physically. Somebody came to my conference in Ilorin, and then the person happened to be a neighbor. It was the person that introduced her to me until today, as life has not remained the same. Was it easy? No. Has it been very difficult? No. I mean, has there been challenges? Of course, yes. But this is one of the best things you can ever have is when you have these challenges and you have somebody to help you go through it. I'm not just the only one. You have your account manager, you have me, you have our trainer. There's a lot of things for you. You can really benefit from the platform. All right, so let's drop our full names so we can contact us and we can start to put us through. You don't need to pay me anything. You're not paying for any course. You're not paying for any webinar. You're not paying for anything. All you just need to do is to fund your account, get started, and start making money on your own. All right. So, guys, I want to call it a day. I'm going to join the else to do. I've dropped your full name. Trust me, we're going to be contacting you and we're going to be putting you through and we're going to be holding you by the hands to start making money mostly before the ends. I mean, most likely before the year runs out, you start making money. Most likely, what am I talking about? Most likely before this month runs out. What is here? Before this October runs out, you should start understanding how you can start making money, either through the copy platform, through the EA platform, or you just want to just use indicators. Or if you are even a manual, maybe you have been trading before, you want to just learn how to do it more, no problem. Like I said, we have our platforms for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. We teach people how to make money and we tell them what to do on a live section that we used to have on every 11 o'clock from Monday to Wednesday. So I'm going to be seeing us next week, Monday, by 11 o'clock, where we are going to be looking at the markets. And before that time also, I believe that some of us would have already set up our account on the EA platform or the copy platform and would have started making money 100%. Guys and gentlemen, I remain your brother in wealth, Precious David. I'm going to be seeing us when I see us next week, Monday. Let's have a wonderful day ahead, and God bless you. If you have not dropped your full name, if you're just joining us, please drop your full name so we can contact you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to call it a day right now, but if you have enjoyed this section, if this has really inspired you, can you drop a comment for me in the comment section? Can you give me a thumbs up? Can you give me a love emoji? Whatever, wherever you are, just so that I know that I have really, beyond the business of e-trading, I have actually touched you and I have actually impacted knowledge in you that if you use it properly, can take you to where you need to be financially. Drop an emoji for me, drop a comment for me so that it encourages me to actually do more. Let's have a wonderful day. I love you all. God bless you.